Thank you for stopping on my channel. In this video, I will share with you 8 things or habits to have when being consistent to achieve long-term success in the hair industry. Now, I've been in the hair industry for over 20 years. I've started when I was 19 and I am 44 years old, and the hair industry has really sustained my life. I've never done anything else but hair. Um, I believe that I am very good at what I do because I not only do great weave, but I also take care of the natural hair. And it's a lot of stylists out here that just really deal with the weave because they either don't care to take care of the natural hair or fall into the way that the client comes, because sometimes the clients come in and they be so depressed, and depression is the enemy of the world, and it is definitely a spirit and it jumps. So you have to be really diligent about knowing your clear goal, which is number one in being consistent in business, is knowing a clear goal, clearly defining your goals and objectives, and break them down into smaller, achievable steps. This will help you stay focused and motivated. And I'm saying this, your clear goal is to provide a great service. Your clear goal is to make sure you're doing the best that you can. Your clear goal is to keep the client informed and use the safest practice to make sure that that client hair stays at its healthiest state. Your clear goal is to keep the client comfortable. And when you are clear about your goal and you reflect that every day when you're working, hopefully it's within reasonable hours, because I don't understand why we work past 5 or even past 9 o'clock at night unless it's a bride or something special. I really don't work past 9 o'clock at night, but that's a totally another video. But having set clear goals of how you execute your services on your menu and keeping going with that, I'm telling you, you consistency is a must in this industry. And you will see that as we watch this video and you see how consistent my curls are. Each curl is beautiful, smooth, and elongated, and it's just perfect. They call them Isha curls. So number one is set clear goals. Number two is create a routine, like develop a daily routine that prioritize your most important tasks and allow you to consistently work towards your goal. What is your daily routine as a hairstylist? Do you market? Do you set time aside to market and thank your clients from the day before and make them feel like you'll see them soon and create a relationship? Do you clean? Do you take time to clean every day? You listen to me. A lot of your value comes from your environment. If your environment is not at least clean, you lose value. I'm trying to tell you, because this world it has so much mess in it that it's difficult when they can't come into a clean environment so that they can enjoy the service and relax. Give these people a clean environment by creating a daily routine to clean your environment, organize your station, make sure that products and your tools are clean. Even get there before the client. That should even be a part of your routine. Get there before the client. So number one is set clear goals. Number two is create a routine to prioritize the most important tasks. And number three is build a system or processes, developing systems and processes to streamline your workflow and improve your efficiency. This will help you stay on top of your task and avoid falling behind. Now, processes in the hair industry, it can be your booking process. It can be even working with an assistant, which is like, for me, I don't work with an assistant because my brand is about touch and the way that I touch and care for the hair. And each individual person uh, do not share the same values with their touch. Most people are too rushed. They don't understand that you have to take your time and things of that nature. And I know that when I touch this client's head, I'm going to touch it with care. That is my motivation, to give the client a touch of care. And I really haven't yet to find an assistant that's motivated to care and give a touch of care to a client. And hopefully, Lord willing, I will have one soon. But yes, my only system is a booking system, and that's through Style Seat. Other than that, I do have certain ways that I do things, and that's just for me and the way that I do things. And then hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. That's a way to stay consistent. If you hold yourself accountable for your actions, for the way that you treat people, for how you're servicing people, for why you're servicing people, hold yourself accountable. Get up, go to work. Even though we don't see being a hairstylist as a job, it's a business. Yes, it is, but it's a job and a business, for the simple fact, if you treat it like a job, you will stay in business. And that is so true. Like 9 to 5. You don't have to answer your phone throughout the night. You don't have to answer, and don't get upset because they're texting you throughout the night, because this world don't sleep. This world don't sleep. So don't get upset when they texting you throughout the night. Appreciate that they even texting you to ask you, or to book you, or whatever. Just be appreciative that they are texting you. Hold yourself accountable for the hours that you work, and hold yourself accountable for the hours that you don't work. Take your time for you. Don't get agitated, because it reflects through the way that you speak. It reflects through your energy. Don't get agitated. Just keep yourself calm. Know that this client is a priority of mine right now in this moment, and keep going. I'm telling you, keeping yourself accountable helps with the value. When you're accountable with showing up on time and being there and executing properly and listening, I'm telling you, the value, they'll pay without a problem. They'll pay what you ask for. Stay organized. Keep your workspace organized. Keep your workspace organized. I'm telling you, I know it gets, I've been in this game for 20 years. It gets difficult to be, or to stay organized when client. That's why it's important to book in, spaces and slots, and know how long something's going to take. And that's why you'll know all that if you make sure that you use the system of consultation. Then you'll know how long that's going to take you to do, and you'll be able to book them properly, and you'll be able to book the person before and after them properly. I'm telling you, stay organized. Your books stay organized. Your station stay organized. Stay as organized as possible. And when it just feel like chaos, stop. Get organized, because the client is watching. I'm telling you, the client is watching. They tell other people, oh, she's always clean, and she always this, and she always that. Stay organized. And then learn and adapt. Stay up to date with the industry trends, and continue to learn new skills and help you to adapt to change in market conditions. And y'all know, as hairstylists, we have to stay on top. We have to stay on top of our game. Listen, you don't have to do everything, but what you do, you stay on top of it, and you stay current in how that process goes, what's new with the process. Like for me, I like silk presses and installing wigs. I mean, you see this beautiful wig that I'm styling right now. A client brung this in and trusted me to remake this wig. I gave it a nice little color at the tips, and now I'm giving it some beautiful curls. Why? Because I learned to adapt. Clients flow in and out of different wigs every day, all day. Even though we charge $8, $9, maybe even $1,000, $2,000 for wigs, if you stay economical or not, as long as you add that wig care in there, that's a whole nother revenue stream. Wig care, period. I'm trying to tell you, it's so important. It's so important. And number 7, surround yourself with supportive people. and it's not always your family. And it's not always the people that you think are your friends. And what you listen to, what videos you watch on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, don't have all that negative, messy stuff in your mind and coming through your news feeds and through your phone. And I hope to God the person that you lay with every night supports you to the utmost, because that is so important. If you are in a toxic relationship, get out of it. Get out of it. It is robbing you. It's robbing your pockets. It's robbing your creativity. It's robbing your mind. Get out of toxic relationships. Surround yourself with supportive people and like-minded people. And if you're having difficulty with finding those type of people, hell, reach out to me. I'm a very positive person. You can find me on Google and all of my social media platforms. I am here for you, to help you when it's hard, to help you when it's easy, to pat you on your back, to let you know it's going to be okay. And that's who you have to be for your client. Your client is not only there for you to make them beautiful, they're there for you to touch them in their minds, with their hair, and all of that. And you know that we must pour into these clients, and we must have people that pour into us so that we can continue to pour, because we cannot pour from empty vessels. We cannot pour from empty vessels. You tap into your higher power, whether it's Allah, Jesus, whoever, you tap into your higher power and you get yourself together and you stay positive. You see this, listen to me. As I was curling this wig, I'm saying to myself, oh, I know my client's going to love this, because I love it. I loved every curl, everything about it. I just loved styling, well, actually restyling this wig, and it was like, I got to do my best. I want to do my best. I want to do beautiful hair. I want to make sure that I give her everything that she wanted, which was to remix this wig and make it feel beautiful, make it look beautiful again. So when she put it on, she'll feel beautiful. And I can tell you, I did that. As you can see, this is one beautiful remixed unit, and I love it. I really, really love it. I really, really love it. I do. And this is because I am here to support my clients and give them what they need and encourage and motivate them to be beautiful. And guess what? And to return. Okay? Because if you give them what they need and what they want, and sometimes they don't know that they need or want it, because she just asked me, I don't know what I want, Isha, just color it, just remix it for me, just make it look different. You know what I mean? Just make it look different. It was a used wig when she brung it in, but listen, I got it right together. And she came in earlier today to put another unit on, but she saw this one and was like, oh my God, that's so pretty. I want to wear that to Vegas next month. So, but I told her, girl, you know you're going to be back for this wig next week, because she flip-flop out of wigs. Listen, I encourage them to do so. You know what I mean? Flip-flop out of them. But this is it. This is the end result. You know what I mean? And after this, I'm going to do number 8 in business essential consistency. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to rest myself, and I'm going to refocus my energy. I'm going to clean up my space so that I can get ready for the next client that's coming in after me doing this wig. You know what I mean? It's another client. And I love it. You must take a break. Take a break, and because 9 times out of 10, you got a sweetheart that you love. Take a break because you got to maintain them children. Take a break because you want to organize that junk in the corner. Take a break because you need to take a break. I love y'all. Remember, stay consistent and